In 2021, millions of people followed the journey of Gabby Petito and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie. The young couple quit their normal lives, converted a white Ford Transit van into a tiny home, and set out on a cross-country road trip across the United States. Through Instagram and YouTube, they shared beautiful mountains, national parks, and smiling selfies. To the outside world, they looked like the perfect couple living the dream. But behind the camera, their relationship was beginning to unravel. Within weeks, Gabby would disappear. Only one of them would return home. This is the full story of one of America's most heartbreaking true crime cases. Gabby Petito was a 22-year-old from New York who dreamed of becoming a travel content creator. She loved photography, hiking, and exploring nature. Brian Laundrie shared many of the same interests. Together, they planned a months-long journey across the country while documenting every step online. Friends described Gabby as creative, kind, and full of life. The trip was supposed to launch a new chapter in their lives. Instead, it became the beginning of a tragedy. As the couple traveled, cracks in the relationship began to appear. On August 12, 2021, police in Moab, Utah responded to reports of a domestic incident involving the couple. Body camera footage showed Gabby visibly upset and crying. Brian appeared calm while speaking with officers. Police decided not to arrest either of them. Instead, they separated the couple for one night before allowing them to continue their journey. Looking back, many people wondered if this stop was an early warning sign of what was to come. After leaving Utah, Gabby's family continued receiving occasional messages. Then the communication suddenly stopped. Calls went unanswered. Texts became unusual. Her family immediately sensed something was wrong. Meanwhile, Brian drove the van back to his parents' home in Florida. He arrived alone. Gabby was nowhere to be found. Brian declined to speak with investigators. As concern grew, Gabby's family reported her missing on September 11, 2021. The disappearance quickly became national news. Police agencies from multiple states joined the investigation. Thousands of volunteers searched parks, forests, and campsites. Social media users also played an important role. People who had traveled through the same areas shared photos and videos that might contain clues. Then one video changed everything. Footage from a travel vlogger appeared to show Gabby and Brian's white van parked near a remote camping area in Wyoming. Investigators rushed to the location. On September 19, 2021, search teams discovered human remains in Wyoming's Bridger-Teton National Forest. The remains were later identified as Gabby Petito. An autopsy determined that she had died by homicide. The heartbreaking discovery shocked millions around the world. Attention immediately turned toward Brian Laundrie. But before investigators could question him, he disappeared. Brian's family told police he had gone hiking in Florida's Carlton Reserve and never returned. A massive search operation began. Law enforcement searched swamps, forests, and wetlands for weeks. Helicopters circled overhead. Search teams worked day and night. The mystery had grown even deeper. Where was Brian Laundrie? In October 2021, Brian's skeletal remains were discovered in the Carlton Reserve. Nearby investigators found personal belongings, including a notebook. Authorities later announced that Brian had died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The notebook contained writings in which Brian claimed responsibility for Gabby's death. With Brian deceased, there would never be a criminal trial. Although the criminal investigation came to an end, many questions remained. Could warning signs have been recognized earlier? Could Gabby's life have been saved? The case also highlighted the role of domestic violence awareness and the power of social media in modern investigations. Millions followed every update, hoping for justice. While some questions were answered, others may never be fully resolved. The Gabby Petito case is more than a true crime story. It is a reminder that social media often shows only a small part of someone's life. Behind perfect photos and smiling faces, people may be struggling with problems no one else can see. Gabby's story touched millions around the world and sparked important conversations about domestic violence, missing persons investigations, and public awareness. Her story continues to inspire efforts to help others in similar situations. If you found this documentary informative, subscribe to True Crime Vault for more stories.